step 3, solve the white corner pieces. Okay, so if you haven't already, you're gonna need to take these edge pieces right here and match them up with their centerpiece, because I just did that. If it was like this originally with red on top of green, you need to fix it so that red is on top of red and all the other colors are on top of their same color. Okay, so now we can fix the corner pieces. Okay, so the pattern for this, I never really took the time to remember the pattern, so I had to look it up. So the pattern that you're going to have to write down for this one, or remember, depends on whichever one's easier for you, is right inverted, down inverted, right, down. So right inverted, down inverted, right, down. Okay, so right here you notice that there are the edge pieces right here are red and blue. Okay, so that means the piece in the middle of it needs to be red and blue, and it's a corner piece. That's what we're going to have to do for the whole face. So you need to make sure that the corner piece with white on it matches up with the two edge pieces it's in between. So in order to do that, we use the little pattern that I just said right there. Okay, so here is the orange and green and white piece. It's in the right place, but it's not, in there right. So we have to do the pattern. So put the corner piece on the right face. Make sure it's facing you though. The corner piece is facing me and it's on the right face. And then I do the pattern. Right inverted, down inverted, right, down. Okay, so see, now it's down here, which is a good place for it to be because it's still in between the two colors right here. Okay, now to put it back up there in the right way, we have to do a little bit, it's like the same pattern, but it's a little bit edited. It's without the last step of it. So instead of going right inverted, right, down to put it up there, we just go right inverted, down inverted, right. So turn it facing you and on the right face like we did before. Right inverted, down inverted, right. It's still not up there right, you notice. So you just redo the same thing we just did. Turn it towards you and do the first pattern. Right inverted, right, down. Okay, now it's down here again, so we do the same pattern that we did for this. Right inverted, right. Okay, and notice your cube doesn't have to be exactly like mine. If you got it up there correctly the first time, you just start now. Okay, so then we have to do that for all the rest of the pieces. So red and blue is already right, and now we have orange and green, right? So now we have to fix orange and blue and red and green. Let's do red and green first. Okay, so take the red and green corner piece and put it in between red and green, like we did before. And then turn it towards you, facing you. Let's see. Oh, make sure you keep that on the top face. Okay, make sure that it's facing you and on the right face, like we said like 3 times already. And then do the pattern. We're going upwards, so it's right inverted, down inverted, right. It's not up there right, so we have to bring it back down. Right inverted, right, down. Okay, it's still not up there right, so we have to bring it back up. Right inverted, down inverted, right. And it's still not up there, so we have to do it again. Right inverted, right, down. And then hopefully it'll fix it this time. We bring it up one more time. Right inverted, down inverted, right. Okay, see, now it's up there finally. And like I said earlier, if you got yours right on the first time, you don't need to do all that stuff I just did, like keep repeating it. Once it's up there, you just kind of sit there and wait for me to move on to the next step. Okay, so now we're on the last one, which is the orange and blue one. So you don't have to do them in the exact order that I did, like the colors. You could do whichever color you want as long as you're using the same method and stuff. Okay, so we turn it towards us on the right face. Right inverted, right, down. Now we go back up, which is right inverted, right. And now we've completed the top face, and now we can move on to step 4. Okay, step 4 is solving the middle layer, which is, the middle layer. Okay, you notice we had our white face on the top. Now we're going to flip the cube over so it's on the bottom. And what we're trying to do is solve this middle part right here. Okay, you notice we've already got the bottom part solved. All of it is correct if you've been doing the steps right. And so what we're going to have to do is find the edge pieces that have no yellow on them. Just if it has yellow on it, just ignore it. Just find the pieces without yellow on them that are edge pieces. So, just like we've been doing this whole time, we match the colors. This one is blue and red, so we're going to put it, and blue is the one that's facing us, so we're going to put it over the blue section. See, now we have like a little blue T right there. So make sure you put it right there. Now turn the T towards you, and then we're going to do the pattern. It's kind of a long pattern, so you might want to write it down. It's up, right, up inverted, right inverted, up inverted, front inverted, up, front. Okay? And if you didn't get that, I'll say it one more time. Up, right, up inverted, right inverted, up inverted, front inverted, up, front. Okay? Because we're trying to get it to go to the right. If you're trying to, because the red is on the right. Oops. The red is on the right, so we're trying to get it to go to the right, so we use that one. But if you're trying to get it to go to the left, you do basically the same pattern, except it's up inverted, left inverted, up, left, up, front, up inverted, front inverted. Yeah, I'll say it one more time. Up inverted, left inverted, up, left, up, front, up inverted, front inverted. Okay. So, we're trying to get to go to the right, like our original thing. So, I'll do the first pattern. Okay. Up, right, up inverted, right inverted, up inverted, front inverted, up, front. Okay, so now you notice that red cube that we were trying to get, it's in its place now. Okay? So now you find the next cube that doesn't have any yellow in it, the next edge piece that doesn't have yellow in it, and mine is the orange and the blue. So orange is facing us, so we put it over the orange cubes. Okay, and we're trying to get it to go to the left this time. Well, at least I am. No, wait, we're still trying to get it to go to the right. Blue is on the right, so anyway though. So we just do the same thing that I just did. Up, right, up inverted, right inverted, up inverted, front inverted, up, front. Okay, see, let's see, now is it in its place? It is in its place now, in between the orange and the blue. Next piece, edge piece that doesn't have yellow on it, is red and green for me. Red is facing me, so I'll put it over the red. And green is to the right, so I'll go with the first pattern again. Up, right, up inverted, right inverted, up inverted, front inverted, up, front. And now it's in its place, and we've completely solved the red layer and the blue layer, but now we're not finished with the orange layer yet. So the last piece that doesn't have yellow on it, last edge piece, is the green and the orange one. So you're gonna put green up, green is facing me, so put it over the green section, and orange is to the right, so we do the exact same pattern. But remember, if you're trying to go to the left, you have to do the left pattern, which I mentioned just like the right one. Okay. Up, right, up inverted, right inverted, up, no, up inverted, front inverted, up, front. Sorry, I got confused for a second. But anyway though, now I've solved the middle layer and all that stuff. And now it's time for step 5.